If you've been watching for a while, you know that Levi has been working tirelessly to build this little cabin for us. He put the chainsaw and snow machine to work all winter to cut down and sled home over 100 dead standing spruce trees. He ran the sawmill through log after log to create every single cabin D-log and almost all of the lumber for posts, floor joists, beams, and rafters. In fact, the only lumber that Levi did not mill himself is the plywood for the floor. We haven't done the math, but he has harvested and milled thousands of dollars of lumber for this project. Once the sawmill work concluded, Alaska hit us with one of her curveballs, and it took weeks for the ground to thaw this spring and delayed us breaking ground on the project. As she always does, Alaska redeemed herself and gave us many warm days back to back, and we finally got a huge jump start on the build. I cannot start this video without driving my point home. Levi has worked so hard on this, and we aren't done yet, but without further ado, let's get started on this cabin project and break ground. Alright, it's concrete day. I've got Sam on the baby monitor. We're gonna try and hurry around. If we can get this done with him asleep, that would be amazing. The guys are loading up the concrete. We only have 12 bags to do, so I forgot my coffee. I'll have to sneak back in and get it.
Still gotta get a 2x4 and kind of tamp it down.
Okay.
And then we're ready. If you're gonna go get your coffee,
Yep.
there's a white full-size 5-gallon bucket that was collecting rain. If you want to grab that,
Okay.
bring it back with you. We'll just mix over here. We'll pour it into the 5-gallon buckets, and then I'll just carry it to the holes.
Okay. Sounds good. I will be one happy mom if that boy sleeps through this. That's my guess. There used to be a red mark.
Yeah, I'm sure it's that big line. I think the first one's gonna need a touch more water. You know what I'm saying?
I'll go up to the 5.
I don't know if I can quite that far. I would just do it to the line. You can always add more water. You can't take it away.
Oh, that's a thought. How has the cabin progress gone so far?
It's been extremely slow. Ground's been frozen. Everything's been muddy. It's been hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. But finally, I think what? Today's Saturday. So we got 2 days till June 1st, and we're finally getting some decent weather. Not so much today, but it's been sunny and right about 60 this week. So next week, we've got a day that's supposed to be 76 degrees.
We have a very special video coming for that day, but you don't get to know about it yet. We'll see how far we get. We want to kind of make a lot of cabin progress and then have a longer video of it, if you know.
Yeah.
Instead of too choppy, if that makes sense. Give you guys
some progress.
Yeah. So.
But
we're finally making progress.
On the year, we've got firewood. you know, everything that we have cut is done and stacked in the woodshed, split. The deck's done. The greenhouse is done. So we've been making progress on the little things, but finally, ground's thawed. We're ready to go. Get some stuff moving on this cabin. Just get everything wet, and then maybe it won't stick so bad. You know?
Yeah.
Really nice doing this with the Honda generator. Normally we had that really loud Champion one just sitting right there. You can't hear anything.
Yeah, that makes sense for this grader. Yeah, it's fun, huh? It's one of those things we don't do very often, so we forget, like, what's the procedure? Ready?
Yep.
Stay back, Henry. It's real dusty and splashy.
Like that.
A little sloppier like that?
A little sloppier. It'll be easier to get it nice and level.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sounds good. All right.
Uh-oh.
There, baby. I leave for 5 minutes and this operation just falls apart. Look at your mess!
I know!
Ah! Should have waited! Oh my gosh, is the chain on?
Yeah. That's why you
have to have the chain on. I was like, ah! Gosh, I forget how heavy those are. Like, I can do one. Dad, because if they're going to do a greenhouse, he could probably use them for that, you know?
Okay, so now let's put a fair amount of water in there.
Yeah, I can clean this up. Whatever, do if you want to
I want to just try and dump it, all the stuff right here.
Okay.
You know, and we'll get a shovel and scrape that off the driveway. But this is all going to get buried with gravel, so we'll just...
Okay, it's right on the rock.
Okay. I think that's good if you want to pour some water over. I think that this is the best money Dad ever spent.
Because it's not ours. We borrow tools a lot, okay?
Hey, what goes around comes around, you know?
We got it.
We've got the sawmill.
We've got the sawmill. The wood splitter was a gift from us that we knew we'd be able to use whenever we wanted.
A little underhanded, but...
A little underhanded, but...
Whoa. Still a little warm.
And now we wait. I don't know if Levi wants to cover them. There's not any rain in the forecast, but like we said, in Alaska, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it was.
Mom,
Henry!
Mom,
What?
Mom,
What?
please,
Wait. Do you want to do this?
please.
Please. Okay, lunchtime.
Yep.
That's a wrap. Ha! You owe me a soda.
That was a double jinxer.
That was. All right, where's this one going?
I'm going to
Far?
take this one to the back left corner.
Okay.
We're going to set it down kind of in the middle. We'll prop it up and then drop it straight down.
All right. Oh, I'm being bit by a mosquito. Okay. Cool. Now, I think it goes without saying that we will be cutting them off. This is not a...
Something like that. That's the problem with being burned.
Yeah. So what's the height we're going to have here? Just, it makes it look like we're building an 8-story cabin.
Somewhere in here.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, I'll tip that up to me.
Oh my God. Okay, you got it? That's a good workout. Oh my gosh. That's
We
not
didn't
light.
knock any rocks down in there. Looks good.
Yeah, that's good. This is a no toddler zone now. That one's a lot lighter.
That tallest corner one, I about died.
Well, you should ask for help more often.
I'm giving you the workout, you know?
Oh, I'm getting the clean side, is what how I'm looking at it.
See, look at all the water in there.
I know, I saw that in the first one. It's crazy. Cool. That really starts to paint a picture, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, boss man, why don't you take a shovel break?
I'll shovel, you do the tamping.
You said my tamping was subpar.
Yeah, you need practice.
Nobody likes tamping. Would you like to tell the kind people what we are up to today?
Setting posts. At least right now while we got a little bit of shade. We got one done yesterday. This one's almost done. It gives us 4 more to go.
What exactly does it take to set a post, dear boss man?
Oh, here. Thanks, bud.
Stay
Just stay hydrated.
It's supposed to be 78 degrees today. So 9 a.m. we got out here early because we might die.
Yeah.
If this is the last video you see, we died.
Heat exhaustion. Heat stroke.
Heat stroke.
Heat exhaustion.
Same thing.
Yeah. We poured a little concrete footer in the bottom because it's a nice level platform. Burned the posts just to preserve them. They're sitting on the concrete. They're braced plumb both directions. 1 inch off of our dry lines.
Braced? Blazed?
Well, whatever.
Did you say blazed?
Somewhere in the middle.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt, boss.
Yeah. We're just backfilling it with gravel. The idea is the way the ground freezes here. You don't want to concrete the post because then that frost will just grab the concrete and lift your whole post out of the ground. By just doing gravel, the idea is that the gravel will slide along the post. There's a million different ideas on how to do it, what to do, and I think just about every post we put in the ground is done a different way. So far, aside from one deck post, we haven't had any posts move. Yeah.
I'm so sunburnt from yesterday planting the garden.
Yesterday, it was like I was doing pretty good till 3 or 4, and then the sun was really getting right here. So we got several hours we can
How many scoops do you like before you camp?
I like to put about that much all the way around.
Okay. So 4 scoops.
Yeah, about this much. You know, look.
Oh, I thought you were saying that much like what was on my shovel.
No. All the way around. That's the problem. If you do too much, then you got loose.
No, I know. I just also don't want to do too little and make this more work than it needs to be. Sounds good. Say
So-
what happened?
This is, I'm mad. I'm real mad.
How can you be mad in that hat? You want to go boating? He's tired.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna need this, and this, and this. Yeah,
Where do you want me? Where do you want me?
that way. That's fine. Right in there is good.
He's like, you can hear me though.
Okay, I want to just butt into it. like that.
That is wildly off. Right?
Yeah. I knew we were going to run into this eventually, and I just said, kick the can on down the road. We'll figure it out when we get there. Because if you do our floor joist 16 inches on center, and our posts are 8 feet apart, that was going to put a joist somewhere in the middle of the post. And I had already decided that I was fine with that. I didn't want to try and nail it to move the post off center and have a joist on either side of the post, so I just said it was fine. We'll hit the post. And when we measured this for doing the center holes, we also said, whatever, somewhere in the middle, we measured, put some paint on the ground and dug a hole. So our 2 center holes aren't perfectly matching. They're off by a couple of inches. What we're gonna do is we're still just gonna meet the post, and I'm just gonna put the posts in the center of the hole. They are not gonna be the same exact distance from the outside post to the center post. And then, you know, on that post, that hole is pretty much perfect. So the floor joist will meet right in the center of the post, and when it comes across to this side, it's gonna be off-centered to one side. Not gonna be a big deal. I'm not worried about it at all. Just wanted to finish explaining, because we were gonna do the 7 foot 8 inches, and that's just not gonna work. So we're just gonna do the center of the hole, and the joist will meet up just fine.
Sounds good.
That's my plan.
Okay, do you need help now or what?
No, not overly. So I just want to double check my.
Here, babe.
Just sitting there.
Wow.
That's why we did the concrete, you know? And the concrete just helps kind of distribute that weight, keeps it from sinking. It spreads that footprint out.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Instead of having all that weight just on the post. You need another snack?
Me too.
Holy smokeroons. We're perfectly level, right?
Right.
Or plumb. Perfectly plumb.
Okay, here you go. What's the difference in level and plumb?
Plumb is vertical,
Levels.
level is horizontal.
There you go. Never knew that.
I get them wrong all the time.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know.
It's nitpicking. Don't tell Grandpa.
He's gonna watch this.
It's just one screw in the middle, so if you want to hold that and tell me when it's perfect.
It's getting worse.
Sure enough, I was going the wrong way.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm seeing this right, but that's not right.
It'll help.
I swear if you moved it again.
That should be good.
Oh my god. Sounds like I'm being called.
Okay, so now that's good. We just got to get 1 inch away from the string and plumb in this direction. That's perfect. So we want 1 inch, so we gotta go about a quarter. Okay, so we're still good on plumb. Do it one more. Maybe two. Crazy.
He's a lunatic. He's ready for a nap.
Okay, so I'm gonna call that good on 1 inch. It's okay, buddy.
You can sit in my chair. It's hot, huh, buddy?
Okay.
This one looks like a pretty good sized hole.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you're on that side of the fence. That
Huh?
you can still see concrete right there.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
No wonder it tamped down so quick. posts are in the ground. Got some gravel base put in here. And it's on to the next step. So we're going to get the laser going. We're going to mark these posts, cut them off at 42 inches. That'll give us enough room to crawl under there, put some water tanks under there. It's June 8th today, and the mosquitoes have arrived. So I'm going solo today. No kids. Alright, this is our last cut, and then we're ready for beams. We'll throw some wood preservative on here, just in this end grain stuff. These ones will actually get stained at some point in time.
Okay, this one doesn't seem as heavy as those.
Well, it's 4 feet shorter.
That would make sense.
And it's out of a different tree. Okay, try and get your bottom in there.
Okay.
And then we'll just go up. Like a glove, man.
Like a glove.
That turned out really good. It's not like it's off like a 16th there, you know? But
Fire.
considering I went out in the woods and, you know, I found a tree and hauled it home and made all this stuff out of it, I think it looks pretty good.
My glove is stuck. Ah! Nice.
These are all just sitting. They're not going like that, you know? I put that cleat down there to catch them so I can do it one-handed.
Yeah.
And I left it a little low on purpose just because some of these are, you know, they came off the mill, so they're slight, you know, different sizes. But these will, you know, they're all going to get picked up and straightened and, you know, it'll be level. But I'm just throwing them in here for now since I'm by myself doing it. Some of these got twisted up while they've been sitting.
Yeah.
Primarily this one goes.
Just from drying.
Yeah, you never know. I've found that when you cut them, you know, it might look like a straight tree, but if it's been like leaning or, you know, there's some kind of stress that's been on it, and it's been bending this way forever, or fighting against that, leaned against another tree or something. As soon as you cut it, it just springs the way it's been wanting to go forever. It's really weird. Once you break that circle, it just goes crazy. But, you know, what you gonna do?
You're not going to buy lumber, that's for sure.
Never again. Yeah, this is the bad one. Gonna need a bigger pry bar.
Do you need help? 'Cause
No, I'll get it.
Okay.
Dead battery every time. Wrong one.
That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Start here. Oh.
I got short arms.
You should work on it.
I don't know how.
Me neither.
What you think, Sam? Skeeter season!
we can do this side is kind of the rough side. More traction. It's the side that's designed to face up.
Okay.
Or we can do this side. It's going to be a little more water resistant and less splinters until we put flooring down. You know, which money-wise and stuff.
Money-wise, flooring.
I'd rather get the plumbing and stuff done before.
My only question is, are we gonna have to paint this side if this side goes down?
If that side goes down, we should definitely put something on it. Rain-wise.
I like the idea of waterproof up, right? It's a bathhouse.
Yeah.
But
this is what is up in Mom and Dad's cabin. Theirs is this side up.
I vote we do that. Is it gotta be adjusted or something?
Yeah. That's a little better. I'll go a little more.
What's the adjustment?
It's just the depth. That
okay.
You know, doesn't do any good to hold it if it goes all the way through the plywood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll do that for good, or for now. Put this sheet up here.
Okay.
The other thing is we're not putting down any subfloor adhesive, basically because we're cheap. It's an expensive world out there. It's just a little guest cabin. It might squeak a little bit. Really not worried about it. It's not going anywhere. You know, I think as I go, half of it's out loud.
I know it. Makes it really hard to make a video.
Well, you know. You gotta put up with the talent. Melted all funky. I don't know. They've been sitting in there since we built the big cabin. So.
Got my script. Levi has been working tirelessly. We're about to see. I looked at my script. Levi has been working hopefully I pressed record. Hi Lucy. Come on. The cabin build that you are about to cabin build that you are about to see has been many months in the works. Lucy, come on. Hey, you hang out with me? Don't lick my hand. Levi has been working tirelessly. I'm not using that. Cut.